No friends. Now she got a name. Corin is no more. She's called Breeze X-Legs. So Breeze was boats I had before, and X-Legs also had boats before. So it's just like this. And here, oh, what is this? Yeah, here is some of the boats I had first. Was the first Breeze. I sailed many years with that. And this is the aluminum Breeze. Sailed many years with that around Cape Horn. Was the first Swedish man to sail around Cape Horn. And this is the amphibia Breeze. I sailed with a girl from France to Ireland to Canada. So, but now it's Breeze X-Legs. So, here is some very interesting numbers. I really got surprised when I made them. And that's opened up a lot of new possibilities. So, I need water. I need 120 liters for 4 months at sea. And where to put it? Well, like the plywood boat, I learned a lot from that. So, below the bed is 19 decimeter times 7 decimeter times 2. And that gives 266 liters of volume. So, what I need, 120 liters for 4 months. So that solves a big problem. The water, because I don't trust the water maker and don't trust the rainwater. And now comes a very interesting thing. There is something called Displacement-length ratio. And that's the thing naval architect and yacht designer use when to compare boats of different sizes. They want to know if a boat is heavy, but maybe it's only 20 feet. A 20 feet boat can be heavy, and also a 40 feet boat can be heavy. But a 20 foot boat can be more heavy than a 40 foot boat, even if weight less, if you do it non-dimensionally. Non-dimensional means that you can compare a small and a big thing. Well, naval architects understand that. So the trick is, displacement is D, it's a volume. But length is just one dimension. But then you take it into cube, and then you get that. And this for this Albin Vega, I got 272. And the smaller the number is, like the kilos on the scale, the lighter the boat. And this boat, the Vega, was for this young man. He was only 19 years old. And in the boat we sailed it across the Atlantic. So we sailed across the North Sea, and then we sailed to Ireland. And then we filled up the boat with food and water, and we had anchors, and we had fruit, 7 boxes of fruit, and well, the whole thing was filled with life raft and everything. So I think it was like 1 ton extra. So normal displacement on the Albin Vega is 2.3 ton, but we loaded it with 1 ton extra, and also was 2 people on board. And the water line is 7 meters, and then you take this number and you get 272. So that's how you get that number. And then we have the Paradox by Matt Leyden, and her water line is 4.1 meters, and the displacement is 0.65 ton. And now we got the number 267. So it's a bit lighter than the Vega. And now we take the Breeze boat, the present one. X-Legs, waterline 17 feet, displacement 1.1 ton when all the food and water and ballast and rebuilding is, and you do this formula, calculate it, and we got 224. So the interesting thing is the Albin Vega is heavier by 272. This is 267. Paradox, a light boat, but Riz X-Lex is even smaller. So that's important because, well, I can put a lot of water in her now, and I'm going to put a lot of extra, and I'm going to have anchor, I'm going to have myself, and I'm going to have food for 4 months. But, and also I calculated yesterday the volume, displacement, the volume of the hull. So if I sink it 10 centimeter, I think was it 550 kilos, something like that, I got extra, so it's 1.1 ton. But will 1.1 ton be too heavy? No, definitely not. The boat is very light, and that's really surprising, because a little boat with 4 months of food and water is usually too heavy, but not this case. So this opens up a lot of new possibilities. So I'm going to be happy, and maybe not only sail to New Zealand, but I can also sail further on, and I don't have to worry about the South Atlantic and Indian Ocean, and I can be a long time and I go quickly. So this is about this very, very interesting numbers, and it's like a relief. I've been worried about this, but now, thanks to mathematics and calculation and all these things, you know, now you can make a rational decision, and it came out very, very good. Thank you. So this is the big surprise. Riz X-Lex, only 17 feet, 5.3 meters. Get a displacement-length ratio, only 224. Very, very few, even bigger cruising boats get down to that number. 300, 400 is quite common. And now this is with a load of water and food for 4 months, and anchor and everything. So, well, makes me very, very happy. So I'm glad I got into this bit smaller boat, 5.3 meters, 17 feet. Well, good thing.